Nonetheless, tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Seranthony Dominguez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Now batting, Garrett Hampson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. 0-1 the count. Dominguez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to mixing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hoskins is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Alec Asher will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And there's 1 away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Hampson is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
So he got him swinging. Charlie Blackmon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Murphy is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the... Coming to the plate now,
Leading
Michael
off for the
Franco.
Phillies,
He'll start things out
the
here in
third
a
baseman,
tie ball game.
Michael.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously, he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Hit weekly back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Pops this one up. Hoskins has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up.
So
Phillies.
here now is the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Gene Segura standing in. Swing, and he pops him up. Story calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Digging in, Bryce Harper, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp. Pitch popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Hampson is up with it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 4-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-1. Chopper foul. Here now the 2-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the left side. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Fastball called strike 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail here 4-0. The center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Matt. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Sir Anthony Dominguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit softly on the ground to third. Arenado comes up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's popped up. Hampson into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Out to short for Segura. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line towards center field. Tapia is right there, one down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, first baseman, Hoskins.
Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dahl's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 4-0. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Alex Asher.
Mark Reynolds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1.
In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, one strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Ladies
Jeff
and gentlemen,
Hoffman enters
your
to do the
attention,
pitching
please.
in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 34. Jeff.
Stepping in, Andrew Knapp. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch.
For the Phillies, the catcher,
Now a flare out to left center.
Knapp.
In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Hampson ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In there, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Just short, hit hard. Segura has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he takes ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a full count now, 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for this first base hit in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at bat. Vince Velasquez takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. Williams is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Andrew McCutchen is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
In now, Gene Segura, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackmon is under it. 1 out.
Now the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Dahl, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Alvarez, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him.
And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is under it. 2 gone. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Ian Desmond will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Dahl blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding in, Raimel Tapia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rockies 2. Chris Russin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Chris Russin.
Andrew Knapp will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael
So coming to the plate, Michael Franco. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Russin, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
At the plate, Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Arenado.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Nolan Arenado is retired to kick off the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. In the air, out to right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sir Anthony.